All right, hello, welcome. My name is Ajayi Adedamola, and I'm the principal consultant in HFR Consulting. Okay, so welcome. Here we are going to look at the impact of the new ICAN syllabus for professional students. So ICAN has changed the syllabus and is effective from November 2025. So, of course, things are not the same. There are some things that have been added, some things have been changed. So we need to really consider the effect of some of those changes so we can properly plan and prepare for the exam. Okay. Well, to be honest, for professional courses, there are not so many differences between the old and the new syllabus. Professional courses are the least impacted. The ones that are most heavily impacted is the skill stage and the foundation stage. A lot of things changed. But for professional courses, for some courses, hardly do you have any change at all, or very little change. While some courses just have some current development or current things that are brought into place. Now, why is it important that you know some of these things? Because now, number one, I'm telling you that I can most times when they have been doing this for a long time now, when they change syllabus like that, they always test those new areas, most especially in the first two or three, four, five diets, because that's the essence of changing the syllabus, coming up with current development so that the profession, so that I can also stays in line with what current development and standards and international practices. So that's why they want to test if you really understand. So please, some of these areas you have to pay special attention. All right, so let's just quickly run through it. The changes are not so much, but let's still look at some of them. Okay, so all right, so let's go. So more emphasis on sustainability and impact of technology. That's the major thing that was done in the syllabus. It's a lot of, in fact, the thing that actually affected professional courses is what the sustainability and impact of technology, AI, blockchain. Those things are now more prominent in the syllabus compared to the syllabus. So because they are causing a lot of changes, and then sustainability reporting is also very critical now. So you are going to look at some sustainability standards they are part of, and then ESG too. So those are some of the things to look at. Then current standards have been brought into place. Some standards have changed for some courses. Then some laws and regulations have also changed. So they have now been incorporated so that ICANN is now in line with what with current legislation and laws and standards. Then, like I said, you need to pay attention to these new areas as examiners will most likely test some of these new areas in the what in the coming exam. So now let's look at the detailed or specific changes. Okay, so for professional courses, we still have the same five courses and very few changes in content. So the new courses are corporate reporting has been changed. The name has changed to now strategic what business reporting. Okay, advanced audit and assurance is still the same. Advanced taxation, they have not changed the name. You have SFM, strategic financial management, and lastly you have what case study. So let's look at some of the differences or some of those courses now. Let's start from strategic business reporting, which was formerly corporate reporting. It's called SBR now. Okay. Then few changes have been made, like I explained earlier. One of the changes is one, you now have a body called, before you used to have different bodies, IASB, IFRIC Interpretation Committee, you have IF as advisory body, FFRCN. Now you have another board that we have to understand and know, which is called what? International Sustainability Standard Board, ISSB. Okay, that's also another critical change, okay, that has been brought into place. Then very important, please, IFRS 18 is now in your syllabus. IFRS 18 is going to replace IS 1. You understand? So they want us to start, even though it's not yet mandatory for entities to use it, they want entities to start getting used to it. So ICANN has also brought in fully into the syllabus. So expect questions on IFRS 18. So you have to understand IFRS 18 in details. Very they just like you know IS1, you must know IFRS 18 too. Then, like I said, sustainability reporting is now a critical component of your syllabus. So please pay attention. In fact, I'm very sure that questions come out on because when they were even doing the review of the syllabus, they mentioned that part of what is very common or has been embedded in almost all the courses is what? Sustainability reporting. So it's a very critical component that you need to understand now. So I can look at IFRS S1 and S2. Those are sustainability standard issued by International Sustainability Standard Board. So that's part of. So those are some of the major changes you have in your strategic business reporting, formerly called what? Corporate reporting. Okay, let's look at the next one. Advanced audit and assurance and forensics. Okay, now The course content is not so materially different from what it was before, except some current developments and areas have been added. So, like I told you, for advanced auditing and assurance too, it's just sustainability reporting. Auditing of sustainability reporting is now part of your course. That was not there before. Then technology too. Data analytics is now there, blockchain, AI, and the effect of these things on what? On the audit process. So these are things that have been brought. So these are current things that have been included in your what? In your syllabus for advanced audit and what? Assurance. Okay. Next. Okay, so please, that's all. Then for other courses, advanced taxation, not so much has changed because some of the tax laws are still the same. Well, it's just that the president has not signed the new proposed tax bills. Would have had a lot of changes in tax. So expect that by the next change in syllabus, hopefully the bill will be passed on, and then maybe we'll get to know when the implementation will start. So I'm sure that by the time ICAN reviews, because they have said they will not make it up to 5 years again, maybe every 2 or 3 years they'll be reviewing syllabus to ensure that they don't stay that long to bring in current standard and regulations and development. So in advanced taxation, you don't have so much differences, very little difference between what you had before. For strategic financial management, yes, you have very few differences too. Okay, very few changes between what you had before and what you have now. Okay, all right. Then for case study did not change. It's the same thing that you still have in case study. So like I said, the impact on professional courses is not so much. Just pay attention to sustainability and the impact of technology. Then for strategic business reporting, IFRS 18 is now what? Is now going to be tested. All right. So that's the um basic changes. Okay. All right. Then one of the challenges too is that with changes in syllabus, how do you source materials? Because some of these things, although it's still not, like I said, you can still use some of your study packs because the impact is not as much as those for skills where they have some new courses and a lot of new areas that there are no materials that ICANN has come up with yet. So we are praying and hoping that the materials of study pack come out early enough that students can start preparing with it. But if not, you might have to source for material. Then get a good tutorial or lecture center. Now, please, not all lecture centers actually are very responsive to change. Some of those lecturers, because they are a bit rigid, they will not have updated their notes, their materials to include some of these new areas. And like I'm saying, trust me, ICANN is going to test them. So please find a tutorial that they have also incorporated or they are very open to change and they're already incorporating these changes into their what their syllabus. So it's not just the same old thing that has been happening. Then I also do online intense personal tutorials if you are interested, where I can help you and give you help you take you on one-on-one basis, work with you towards helping you pass and clear the what clear the exams at once. Okay, so if you're interested, you can reach out to me. So my WhatsApp number is there. Okay, so 09162992203. You can chat me up on WhatsApp and we can talk and look at how we want to run or go about it. Okay, that's that. Then you can also use the bio in or you can go to my YouTube page. You will see a link to reach out to me on my YouTube page. So all right, great. Thank you very much.